These are the 15 cards that are in my wallet in Q2 of 2024. I want to talk about all of these, why they're in my wallet, and how useful they're going to be for me for earning travel rewards. Over the next 3 months, I plan to complete several welcome offers with the new cards that I've added to my wallet. And of course, those ones are going to be the most important to use, but there are other cards as well that I'm looking forward to pulling out of my wallet and using for transactions or for certain perks that I have with the cards. So with that said, let's start off with the welcome offer cards. The first one being the United Business card. This is one I signed up for not too long ago, and when I did sign up for it, I had a welcome offer of 100,000 United miles when I spent $5,000 in the first 3 months. I recently checked my referral link and that offer is still available, but the public offer is now down to 75,000 United miles when spending the same $5,000 in the first 3 months. But the benefit here with the public offer is that the annual fee is waived in the first year. Usually it's $99 every single year, and that's what I had to pay when I signed up for the card. I've been using that card for my international purchases because it does have no foreign transaction fee, and that has been fantastic as I'm traveling around Asia. But a card that I am using for my domestic purchases in the United States is the Chase Ink Unlimited, and this one is another business card, and it is something that we got not too long ago. This was actually my wife's card that she signed up for, and we need to hit $6,000 spent in the first 3 months of having this card, and we are going to unlock 75,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points for doing so. The Ink Unlimited and the Ink Cash are some of my favorite cards in the entire credit card market because they have a huge welcome offer for a $0 annual fee card, and I will continue to talk more about Ink cards later on in this video. Card number 3 that I'm trying to hit a welcome offer for is the American Express Blue Business Plus. This is my card, but my wife just got approved for one of her own just a few days ago, and we are so excited to receive that card in the mail and start working towards that welcome offer. The offer isn't good compared to all the other cards that I'm working towards a welcome offer for in this video. It's just 15,000 AMEX membership rewards points when you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months. But that is okay because that's not the reason why we are getting this card. Since this is a $0 annual fee card that earns membership rewards points, it's a way to make sure that those points never expire. She recently got the Business Gold card when it had a massive welcome offer of 150,000 points after spending $10,000 in the first 3 months. And we need a way to make sure if we ever wanted to cancel that for whatever reason, we wanted to make sure that those membership rewards points don't expire. And so that's a fantastic reason to get this card. The welcome offer may be different for you. Maybe you don't want the 15,000 point offer. There's 30,000 point offers out there and sometimes even higher. We wanted to get this card with a low minimum spend requirement for the welcome offer so that we can move on to the next card quickly. And that, well, we haven't signed up for it yet, but it'll probably be something like the Chase Ink Preferred. This is a $95 annual fee card. This one is mine, but I'm planning to have my wife sign up for an Ink Preferred so that she can have the Ink Unlimited, the Ink Cash, and also the Ink Preferred just like I do. This one in specific is going to have a 100,000 point welcome offer when you spend $8,000 in the first 3 months. I am so excited to get this card because it has no foreign transaction fee, a low annual fee, and a huge welcome offer. If my wife does end up getting approved for this card, it is just another way to make sure that we can still transfer out to Chase travel partners. We don't plan on canceling her Sapphire Preferred or downgrading it to a $0 annual fee card anytime soon, but just in case, it would always be nice to sign up for the Ink Preferred. Those are my 4 cards I have in my wallet for welcome offer purposes, but of course I'm not always going to be putting every single purchase on those cards, even though about 95% of them are probably going to go on those cards. If you're somebody that also loves earning welcome bonuses from signing up for new cards, I do have a link in my description that will link to all of these cards and also any other cards you could possibly want, and that will help you look through which welcome offer is going to fit you best, and then you can sign up for a new card. Next up, the rotating category cards. Every quarter, the Freedom Flex changes what their earning is going to be in the the 5% categories. And for this quarter, we have some really nice earning opportunities with 5% cash back at Amazon, also with hotels and restaurants. I don't have the Freedom Flex with me right now because I left it at home, but by the time I'm done with my travels in Asia, I will return to the Freedom Flex and probably start using it because these rotating categories are really solid. That completely eliminates the Chase Amazon card that I have that earns 5% at Amazon, but you can only use that for cash back. With these 5 times points you can earn at hotels, it actually turns into 9 times points if you book a hotel through the Chase Travel Portal. I don't typically look to book my hotels through the Chase Travel Portal, but if I'm going to be earning 9 times points through that, that is definitely something I want to take a look at. I am staying in a hotel right now that is from the Chase Travel Portal, but that is because I wanted to use up the $50 hotel credit that comes from the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and that's what we're doing, just spending one night in this hotel that costs $58, and then we're getting $50 back. So you could say this was an $8 hotel room for the night, but of course you got to factor in the annual fee from the Sapphire Preferred and all that. But either way, very happy that the Chase Freedom Flex earns 9 times points in hotels through the Chase Travel Portal, and very nice that I could get $50 back from using the credit on the Sapphire Preferred. And finishing up the Freedom Flex with the restaurant category, well, can actually stack too and earn 7 times points at restaurants in Q2 of 2024. So I will probably pull out this card maybe a couple of times to use at restaurants, but of course I have to focus on those welcome offer cards first. Now moving on to spending category cards, I will be using these ones for specific categories. The first one is going to be the Capital One Venture X, and this one is an amazing card because I can use it wherever I want. Typically I use it when I don't know how the merchant is going to be categorized, and so it'll just be so nice because I don't have to worry about anything. 2 times miles on every single purchase, I will take it. I probably won't use the Venture X through the Capital One Travel Portal to earn 10 times miles or 5 times miles, but I still have $12 left of that annual $300 travel credit, and so I may try to find some use for that. The Capital One Saver one is another one that I might use for international purchases at restaurants and grocery stores. This one gives 3 times points in those categories, and so I end up using this card maybe a couple times when I'm traveling internationally when I'm not working towards a welcome offer. Another reason why I will probably use this card over the next 3 months is because one of you decided to use my referral link that I have in the description for this card, and Capital One decided to thank me with a statement credit, and so now I kind of have free money to spend, and that will really help me out. And I might even use this card for Uber to earn 10 times points in that category. Actually, that'll probably be better than earning 3 times points in groceries and dining. So before moving on, I just want to say a big thank you to anybody that decides to use the referral links that I have out there. So the next card is going to be the Hilton Business Card, and I probably will stay at a Hilton at some point in this upcoming quarter. And because of the new changes that American Express just made to this card, I now have a quarterly $60 statement credit that I can use at Hilton properties as long as I swipe this card for the purchase, and that will absolutely help me save some money at Hilton hotels. In a similar way, I also have 2 IHG cards in my wallet, the personal version of the card and also the business version of the card. They both are a $99 annual fee, but they offer plenty of perks that make the annual fee worth it. And if I'm going to stay at an IHG property this quarter, it'll be nice to have at least one of these cards because I'll probably pay for the IHG stay, whether I'm staying at an IHG with cash or if I just buy something here and there from the hotel, I will make sure to use this card. One card I have in my wallet for status purposes is the AMEX Platinum card. I basically just use this card right now to, of course I use it to pay for some streaming services to get my credits for that. Sometimes I use it for Uber. I try to do that every month, but I really use this card when I travel for lounges. This is going to help me get into Centurion lounges, Escape lounges, Priority Pass lounges, all of those. As long as I'm carrying this card, I can just show it at the Centurion lounge and I can get in, and that is really fantastic because the Centurion lounges are some of my favorite all around the world. Yes, the Platinum card does have spending categories like 5 times points on any flight purchase, but I probably won't use it for that. Probably just use it for lounges. And then I have other travel cards, the first one being the Global Entry card. I don't necessarily need to keep this in my wallet, but I have heard some stories of people not being able to use Global Entry unless you show the card, and so it's always nice to have this one. Then the next one I have in my wallet is my Fidelity Cash Management Account debit card. This one helps me withdraw money from ATMs worldwide without charging a fee. Anytime the ATM says we're going to charge you a certain amount for using our service, I just click I accept that, and then Fidelity eventually refunds me that money for the charge the ATM gives me. Then my next travel card is going to be the Chase Business Debit Card. I really could use any debit card. This is basically only going to be used if for whatever reason that Fidelity card doesn't work in an ATM, but it's never failed me yet, so I probably don't have to worry about which debit card I'm carrying around as a backup. These are the 15 cards I have in my wallet for this quarter. Let me know in the comments which cards you have in your wallet for this quarter, and don't forget I do have links in my description if you want to see the current welcome offers for any of these cards to see if you want to sign up for them. And I thank you so much for watching this video and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.